Welcome to the Community Spotlight podcast with my guest today, Courtney Moody. She's the Activities Director at the Crawford County Council on Aging. And before we went on this pre-recording this morning, I asked her how long she had been there. She said 3.5 years already. I remember when you first came on.
Yeah, I feel like I've been there forever now.
Okay, well, that could cut both ways, can it, when you give an answer like that, right, Courtney?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of transitions and things going on, I know, in your life and whatever, so I'm going to let you kind of start this off today because I know you got some things you really need to get covered.
Yeah. I have a light schedule for October since I start maternity leave the second week, so the first week of October has all of the Courtney-led activities happening. So October 2nd, we have our cardio drumming with Lightning Nutrition, 10 a.m. at their building. It's on Warren Street. That's been really great. It's been really popular with a lot of my regular attendees, something that we plan to continue. So if people are interested in that, it's $3 that Lightning Nutrition charges, and they need to sign up with me ahead of time because we can only fit so many people.
Right.
And that afternoon, we have 2 sessions for a jack-o'-lantern coaster craft. Sign up is limited, so if anybody's interested in that, get a hold of me, 419-562-3050. We can get you signed up for that. We have another craft on October 3rd. That's a Halloween treat craft. So I know a lot of people have seen, like Tootsie Pops and things decorated like ghosts, but we're doing it a step further. I've made miniature witch hats so people can make them look like witches, eyeballs. We have all kinds of supplies to do that. That's limited to 16 people, and you get to make a dozen, and it's great to hand out to your trick-or-treaters, your grandkids, your friends. So that's a fun one.
Sounds like a lot of creativity there.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of crafters, so I was trying to get
that's good.
All the Halloween stuff I can in my 1 week of October. The big thing, though, is October 5th, 1 to 3, our Halloween karaoke social. So this is like a miniature Halloween party. There's going to be the costume contest, which the last couple of years that we've had Halloween parties, I've had I think one time we had 20 people dress up in costume for the contest.
That's surprising. That's surprising to me.
It's a lot of fun. I always joke around with our maintenance guy, Billy. I say everybody comes there for him because he does a great rendition of Monster Mash. So I've been telling everyone, come and check that out. He does a really cool voice for that. I get up there sometimes too, but I don't know if I have the lung power this year to do more than one song. But that'll have Halloween treats. Pathways Hospice is partnering with us to provide some of this stuff, so it'll be a really fun time. Definitely recommend that. And then October 6th, we have our regular fitness class in the morning and a movie in the afternoon, and that is my last day until December. But I still have other things happening that I was able to schedule. So there will be a bingo in October while I'm gone. Okay. I've had a lot of people ask about that. Karma Taylor from Kingston Residence in Marion, she's coming to do a bingo October 19th, 2 to 3. You don't have to call to sign up because I'm not there to take the sign up, so seniors can just show up and have a chance to win a lot of nice prizes.
Well, at least you have something covered there for this time, for the interim time.
Yeah. We also have... Before COVID, there were some different groups that would meet at the Senior Center to get together. One of those is coming back in October, the wood carving group. They are going to meet 12:30 to 3 every Wednesday in the congregate lunch area. They encourage beginners to come see what it's about. If you're not a wood carver, but you're interested in soap carving or you're a related craftsman, they want you to come hang out and join. It's just a nice time to get together.
Yeah.
But that is it for the activities that are happening.
But we've got some other things going on, I know, on this agenda.
Yeah. So even though I'm gone, we still have our Thanksgiving meals happening.
Okay.
So last year was the first year that we were able to provide a Thanksgiving meal in Crestline, which I was super excited about because, I'm a Crestline girl.
Yes.
I was fortunate enough to be able to make that happen again this year. Covert Manufacturing is sponsoring the entire meal again, which is wonderful. And Crestline Community Development team members are going to volunteer to help at the meal as well. So I'm super excited for that to happen. It's going to be November 14th at the Crestline Community Center. It is limited to only 40 seniors, and they do have to sign up to get their name on the list. So also that week is our annual drive-through carry-out meal in Bucyrus, and that's our big one. It's November 16th, and we usually serve 300 or more seniors a Thanksgiving meal.
I was going to ask you how.
Yeah, it's a big one. Tickets are required. You have to be 60 or older to sign up. And this meal is entirely sponsored by Tom and Susan Cathcart. And they are dedicating it to the memory of Susan's mother, Lillian Westhoff. She passed away in December at the age of 102 and a half. I know.
That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, she told me some details about her mom, and she just seemed like such a sweet, caring person. So
it's
we're
a
really
nice
excited.
thing to continue the memory of somebody on with something positive.
Yeah, to help so many seniors. So
Yes.
I have a feeling this year we will hit 300 plus signups, just the way groceries have been.
Yes.
But seniors can sign up for one of these Thanksgiving meals. You can't receive both. And that because we're trying to serve as many people as possible.
Absolutely.
Reservations are required, and they can start calling in to reserve tickets for one of those meals October 30th. At 419-562-3050. Heather in Transportation is leading that. She's taking all the reservations.
Okay, so Heather in Transportation is taking the reservations for, that's the drive.
For the Bucyrus meal and the Crestline meal.
Okay, and that's the number I'm going to give it, 419-562-3050.
Yeah, we're also taking donations for pies around that time, so we can hand out pies to seniors who are coming by to get the meal in Bucyrus. So any organization interested in that or individuals that would like to drop off a pie, call in, ask for details. It's a great opportunity for businesses to put a sticker with your logo on it, your pamphlet, because we would like to be able to give every car that drives through a pie.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, last year we did a pie bingo, and oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen that room so full, and every single senior got a pie. I think we gave away more than 50, which was amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, they definitely come out for the treats.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's just a tremendous thing. I don't think people realize unless, when you're senior, sometimes you get isolated, and this is providing something with our activities. And what you're doing is so crucial, because the more active you can make people, the more life they have. I mean, they have to have the quality of their life. You just can't put people to side and just leave them somewhere. There needs to be activities and things, and I think it's a tremendous thing that we're doing there. And really, under your leadership the last 3.5 years, I think it's, and I should mention I am on the Council on Aging board. I think we've seen a lot of great strides in that effort. And I really applaud your efforts and the efforts of your team and your involvement in it, because I can tell you really love seniors.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of changes in people since I've been there.
Yes.
Like I like to talk about like what's the importance of activities. Some people might not understand why it's important to have this program, but just a safe place for seniors to go.
Yes.
Socializing. I've seen bonds form between people who have no one else. I don't want to cry with these hormones, but people who will take each other to the doctor when someone's sick, and they will go and get them groceries and drop it off because they form those bonds. I've also had like widows come in, and I have seen the change in them making these friendships and bonds and having somewhere to go, so they're not home alone.
Yeah, and especially when you're getting into times like the holidays, because the older you get, you're sort of living off memories.
Yeah.
And I know my parents are both passed, and so my thinking isn't sometimes always about today. It's about the way things used to be, and that's forever changed. So now you need to change focus and come up with new traditions and new things, and relationships, and like bonding and some new relationships with these people is crucial, just crucial to for the well-being mentally and physically for people, because I tell you what, once people give up, they give up, and we don't want people to give up. We're trying to provide some light in the darkness of the world for some people that could easily be forgotten, and we really need to check on our neighbors, and especially if you have an elderly neighbor or somebody, we need to be really paying attention to what's going on. And unfortunately, kind of in the world we're now in, it's like everybody's kind of in their own little pod, and they don't really kind of pay a lot of attention. But I know and again, I thank you and the members of the team up there that's done so much for activities and our people that care. But you have to have it in your heart before you can get it out, and that's what I see in you. And so I just want to give you that encouragement. And I would say that whether I was a board member or not.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I've had a lot who say, I'm glad you're going to be coming back, because I think they
Yes.
were worried I wouldn't. And I said, well,
Yes.
no, I got to work, and I miss you guys too much.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yep. Anything further else you want to share this morning, Courtney?
And now, the only other thing is I always like to plug our congregate lunches.
Yes.
We serve those Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. in Galleon at Historic Grace Church, and in Bucyrus at our building on Spring Street. It's open to seniors age 60 and older. That's the only qualification that you need, is to be 60 or older and at least call a day in advance and say, hey, I want to come and have a meal. And there's a lot of great conversations happening at these meals, and a lot of friendships form there too.
Yes.
And it's good food.
There you go.
Just ask anybody who goes to it. They love it. So especially Peach Crisp Day. Oh my goodness. I always joke with them about that. So I highly recommend people try it.
Well, food and fellowship, that's a great combination, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Anything else? I'm just having to, the reason I'm kind of taking you along here, because I know you got a lot of things on your mind. So.
Oh, I know. I'm always working months in advance, but I will be back in December. And so we will have some things later in December going on activities-wise. There will be a Christmas bingo in December just before Christmas. The Grace Harris Nichols Foundation is helping and sponsoring that, so it would be a really good one. I'll probably make crockpot hot chocolate that they all love, and some other crafty things going on like that, and a lot of new things. I'm always adding new things will be coming in 2024, especially because 2024 is our 50th year at the Council on Aging. We've been serving seniors since 1974, so everybody look out for a lot of fun things happening with our 50th.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, Courtney Moody, she's the Activities Director at the Crawford County Council on Aging. I wish you the best, and I thank you for coming in and doing the podcast with me today, and the best during your time that you're going to have your maternity leave. And so thank you for everything you do for us up there.
I appreciate it.